The regatta village for the Louis Vuitton trophy has become quite a draw card in Nice. Queues forming early for yachting fans keen to get on board one of the spectator boats to view the racing close up. First up on day 9 were Britain's Team Origin and BMW Oracle Racing, with the American outfit setting the pace. Having won the favoured right-hand side of the course, Gavin Brady took control of the first beat to lead around the top mark by a good margin. Ben Ainslie bided his time on the run, weighing up his options as he tried to engineer an opportunity before making his move at the bottom gate. As BMW Oracle Racing rounded first and took a nice shift onto the left, Ainslie headed out to the right. The Americans opted not to cover as the separation became huge and they paid dearly. Origin found more pressure on the right-hand side, and as they came back, the Americans were horrified to see their lead disappear. By Mark 3, Ainslie had Team Origin well in front, and he wasn't going to make the same mistake as the Americans. Origin concentrated hard on keeping it close, and although Brady made some inroads, he couldn't hold back the Brits, who went on to win by 13 seconds. If Team Origin were hoping synergy would give them a similar break in their second match, they were wrong. The Russians were not in a giving mood, fighting for the favoured right-hand side of the course, and after getting it, keeping it. After dominating up the first beat, Karol Jablonski led around Mark 1 and then kept it tight. The Russians adopted classic match racing tactics to keep themselves between the British and the Finnish, closing down the options for Ainslie. The final margin, a whopping 1 minute 34 seconds, giving Karol Jablonski his second win of the day. Jeniker's had a big say in 3 races for a variety of reasons. In the match between Artemis and All for One, the Swedish boat was carrying a penalty. All for One strove to keep it close to stop Artemis from having time to make their penalty turn. Sebastian Coll at the helm of All for One was doing a great job until they hit the swell as they jibed the kite, which developed a savage twist and effectively applied the brakes. Artemis then had plenty of time to make their penalty turn just before the finishing line, before drifting across to take the win. Getting the Jeniker to fill was also a problem for Emirates Team New Zealand as they endeavoured to close out their match with BMW Oracle Racing. After leading right round the course, the Kiwis hit a hole as they jibed for the line, and the American boat closed in at speed, only to see the Kiwis' kite finally power up to drive them over the line. The final Jeniker drama was the most spectacular and ended the already remote chances of TFS Pajeun catching the flying Kiwis.